Christmas, Happy New Year. Wish you could have been here. There we were. Feeling good. I'm here at Wonders of Wildlife Museum in Springfield, Missouri. Well, I've walked through this place several times and dreamed just like you all dream of someday killing a 200-inch whitetail. And I did that this year down at my nephew's place in Texas in Freer, when we went down with the Victor boys and we made a lot of memories. I made special memories with that particular buck. So welcome to another Bob Folkrod's hunting adventure, and dream with the best of us at Wonders of Wildlife.
Memories now. Yes, we are. Yeah, down in Texas. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to all.
Victor Chevrolet, Bass Pro Shops, and Alamocitos Ranch present Bob Folkrod's Hunting Adventures. Seven continents, 80 species, a 5-year quest in the making, high adventure, dangerous game, real-world training tips. This is Bob Folkrod's Hunting Adventures. Bob Folkrod has been traveling to the Lone Star State to hunt big whitetails for almost as long as he can remember. The last several years, he spent a couple of weeks hunting and guiding at his nephew Jim Folkrod's place just after Thanksgiving. The L.J. Blessings Ranch is 1,000 acres of woolly South Texas brush country at its finest.
It wasn't supposed to be a business, it was supposed to be a family ranch, and we just kept spending money and kept making it better, and then people said, you need to let other people come here and have fun. So now it's been, 10 and a half years. This is our 11th hunting season. We're 8 miles north of Freer in South Texas at the L.J. Blessings Ranch. The L and the J, that's Leah and Jamie, my 2 youngest girls. And the other ranch was the Blessing, and I like the name, the Blessing. And so we just made it plural after the girls, so L.J. Blessings Ranch.
Bob Folkrod has picked out an archery buck that he'd like to get a shot at with his Hoyt Defiant bow. Jim has cameras at every stand and he checks them daily, getting his deer used to the program, as he calls it. But the fact is, it works. And even though this is 1,000 acres, it's not like shooting fish in a barrel. The deer still have to cooperate, show up in daylight hours, and present the hunter with a shot opportunity. And that's just the problem Bob is having on this hunt. Originally, Bob had his sights set on this big 13-point buck. The guys weren't expecting this bruiser to show up as well. The big boy won't give Bob the shot he's looking for. Jim has taken every step necessary for close shots at under 25 yards for the bow hunters, and his setups are better than any place Bob has hunted in his storied hunting career. He's had a big hand in helping his nephew set this place up for hunter success, and the bucks Jim is raising are really coming on strong too. Seems like everywhere you look, there are big bucks to be seen. This buck really has everything you can ask for in a megabuck. He's got height, width, mass, stickers, and a dark chocolate rack. Jim thinks he might just eclipse the magical mark of 200 inches. He gives his Uncle Bob the green light on him. Now Bob just has to keep his nerves under control and not look at those horns too closely. Everything happens for a reason in this life, and when one door closes, another one opens. Bob can't get the shot he's looking for on this giant, and it's killing him. The monster buck finally walks out of sight without giving Bob the shot he wanted. He didn't want to take a marginal shot on a buck of this caliber. Finally, the buck slips back in from the side of the blind and decides to wet his hocks and have a look around for any prospective ladies. It's just the opportunity Bob has been waiting on, and he makes it count.
I didn't think you'd ever give me the shot. Oh my jeez. He came in, went around and around, just wouldn't give me the shot. Just like we were back home, we had a laser on deer. When we did tip on laser, wait for the right quarter away shot. And I was waiting for that perfect shot just for that. Seen the show last year where we were down here in Texas hunting with Jim on Thanksgiving, and we kind of like made this an annual event. Right after Thanksgiving, we come down here and hunt at his ranch. It's been a lifetime putting this together. I guess we're at that retirement age where we can start enjoying life a little bit more. Not that we haven't enjoyed it, but it gives us an opportunity to hunt together and everything. So I don't think that deer's going for it. I see that lighted dot go through him and skip and boom. Not that I'm trying to push broadheads onto him. That was the old satellite Titan that I used to use. That thing didn't even slow down. I think the only reason I'm going to find that arrow is because it's still got a lighted knock onto it. I think he was taking off. He was going to, he had his legs together, urinating right there, and I think that was the shot. I had to take it right there.
You passed up a couple. I was afraid you weren't going to get a shot at it. We got a beautiful sunrise coming right into the blind.
Oh man, I flipped that around. Keep it going, look at this. I talked about the old satellite Titans. They kinda, I don't know what they didn't stay up with the times. I can make them fly, and I still got enough to last me a lifetime. But the reason I use them is, see that blind right there? That's the blind. And right here is the buck. Right there. He didn't go, well, I'll tell you exactly how far he went. He dropped dead in less than 35 yards. There's the rifle blind. Right there. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Well, that's a buck right there. Look at that bad boy. That's an incredible buck. The color, the main beams, the splits, everything about that deer right there. That's as pretty as a deer gets. Yeah. I've shot some good deer down here with Jim, but right there is my best deer I ever shot with Jim. Probably my biggest deer I ever shot totally. In Texas. Yeah. Congratulations. Oh man. Oh, I'm telling you. Whew. That's a hog right there. That's a hog. Now we're going to get some still pictures. We're going to do this deer justice.
After getting some great still pics, the guys take this monster buck to town, get an official tape on him. Jim explains the unique world of Texas deer hunting, more specifically around the little western town of Freer.
24-5.
We enter everybody into the Muy Grande contest. So when you come, and they've raised it, it used to be you got a hat for a 150 and a jacket for a 160. Now they've raised it to 170. But part of your hunt, we put everybody has an entry. You have to already be entered in order to qualify. You can have spread, you can have tines, you can have mass. There's all kinds of categories, but it's just another thing. Now, we love it when people are here and they win a jacket.
207 and 7/8.
Bob has flirted with the 200-inch mark before, but this guy destroys that with a green score of 207 and 7/8. What a bruiser of a buck, Bob. Bob Folkrot's Hunting Adventures is brought to you by these fine sponsors: Vortex, Kinatrek, Kufaru.
As people who love the outdoors, we know what we stand for. We stand for fish, wildlife, and conserving the places they call home. We stand for the traditions we inherited and that we must pass on. We stand for great gear, fair prices, expert service, and memorable experiences. At Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, we stand together for you.
For everything Chevy, you need to visit Victor Chevrolet, the place where my family and I get our vehicles. With a large selection, dedicated employees, quick service, and amazing savings, I became the biggest fan of Victor Chevrolet. If you're looking for a reliable vehicle and service, look no further than my friends at Victor Chevrolet. 7200 Pittsford Victor Road or victorchevrolet.com. Just check and see if there's room for the cup.
Hi, I'm Paul Robusto from Victor Chevrolet, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
The guys from Victor Chevrolet make it into camp right at dark after a long flight from New York. Everyone checks out the new hunter's cabin, game room before dinner. Jim's done a ton of work to this place since last year.
Nice.
The guys approve of the new digs.
We're hoping we got a relaxed, comfortable atmosphere, plenty of opportunity to see good, mature South Texas deer, good food, good atmosphere. We got multiple stands to take people to. We try to provide pictures of deer. What is a guy looking for? A big 8, a 10, a 12. We don't have too many 14s, but you know, what are they looking for? That tall, wide, you know, so we're trying to, you know, have it where people could come in and have an opportunity, for most people, opportunity of a lifetime.
This is the second year Ed Woodruff has made the pilgrimage from New York to Texas. He's in the blind with Jim on the first morning of the hunt. The guys don't have a lot of action, but Ed likes what this buck has going on.
We're watching a little buck, and all of a sudden, a giant came in.
We try to set it up for success. They're not overpressured, so the guy can make a mistake and normally get away with it. It's supposed to just be the total package of having fun and enjoying yourself and have an opportunity to be successful.
It's hard to ignore that inner voice telling you not to pass a deer on the first day, that you'd gladly shoot on the last day. But when the buck looks like this, you ignore that voice. The new Hoyt is dead on the mark.
Life changes in a hurry, doesn't it? That's a nice buck. Was it any good?
It's awesome. That's what it's all about, man, right there.
The whole hunt changed in about 30 seconds.
About 30 seconds, that's all it takes. That's awesome.
Well, congratulations, man. I'll tell you what, that's definitely a character deer.
That's what I wanted, man. I love character.
And that's I'm sure that's a jacket deer too. So, good deal. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man.
Congratulations. Well, somebody had to get it started, get the party started. You had to wait till the end last year, and this year it appears that you're the one that got things started. It might be the guide, I don't know.
That's awesome.
Well, good deal, man. We're going to wait on him a bit, though.
That's right.
Let it soak in.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Great deer, great job.
We got him. That's Ed's buck.
The tracking job is very short.
Well, I'm here hunting with Jim, and we're sitting in the blind. It was a little slow start this morning, but beautiful morning. And eventually this bad boy came in, and the junk over there.
That's the first thing. I'm going to zoom in on that just a little bit, because that's what got you all excited there to begin with.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for junk.
I'm not going to touch that because I can appreciate it very much. All righty.
Yeah, that was a great time. Always is here. The Hoyt did a great job. My first kill with the new bow. And I don't think the deer went 50 yards.
He's going to look good on the wall, I know that.
Sure is.
What else can you say? He's a sucker for junk. Ed later connected on a big doe and a nice bobcat for an awesome memory-making experience in the Lone Star State. Transportation for all of Bob Volkrod's hunting adventures is provided by Victor Chevrolet. Check them out at victorchevrolet.com.
Merry Christmas from Victor Chevrolet.
We try to keep it to no more than 6 people. 4 works out real well because that's going to give people the opportunity to hunt all over the ranch if they're just looking to see different scenery, if they're not just looking for that one deer. And we're trying to, again, it's about trying to keep everybody happy. We want them to have a large time. We're not about just pushing people through here. We like to think that people come here start becoming extended family. Repeat people that you're enjoying is what it's about. They're enjoying what we're providing. We're enjoying them being here. That's as good as it gets as far as I'm concerned.
After taking a really nice buck, Brian Christie is in the archery blind with Guide Sam, and he's looking to punch a doe tag. The Victor Chevy guys brought coolers on the plane with them so they'd be able to take the tasty Texas venison back to New York with them. It's always a blast to watch big bucks at close range, and Jim has some dandies. Jim has placed all the feeders at 20 yards from the archery towers, but Brian has to check for himself. He's wanting to shoot the mature doe on the far side of the feeder. There's the shot, and Guide Sam has her on camera. One of the cool things about hunting at Jim's place is that everyone hunts with a guide, and all the guides run cameras during the hunt. It's super beneficial for looking at the hit, which direction the deer ran off, and so on. but it also helps make for great memories of the time spent at LJ Blessings.
Sam and I just pulled off the coolest hunt probably of my life. Nice job, buddy.
Awesome,
we
bro.
just shot a beautiful South Texas doe on one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen, LJ Blessings Ranch, and we shot her over the top of a beautiful young, probably 3.5-year-old, 165-inch buck. He's got to be 160s. He was a mega giant. He was the first deer we saw, and a doe showed up, a nice big doe, and that's what we're after tonight because we tagged out on the first day. I did, and so I just had this harebrained idea. I said, Sam, let's try to kill her while he's in the camera frame. So lo and behold, I'm just getting ready to draw on her about 20 minutes ago. She was at 23 steps, and he started chasing her. He chased her away. He chased her back like 4 different times, and we couldn't get a shot. So finally, she comes back, and a doe and 2 yearlings came in, and just kind of, I think it made her settle down, and it made him settle down a little bit. Well, he came in, and we waited for the perfect shot, and waited for him to be in the camera frame, and man, we 10-ringed her, and well, I call it 12 ring, but there's no such thing, I'm told. But we paint a perfect shot, heart shot. We heard her go down in the brush, and we're gonna go recover her, man. So awesome hunt, awesome ranch, beautiful day, and I'm tagged out in Texas, man. We got us a big old 8-point on Wednesday. We shot us a big, beautiful bobcat last night with the bow, and we ended it on a great doe harvest tonight.
Yeah, congratulations.
Right, let's go get him, buddy. Let's go get him. Yeah. Good shot. Smoke, baby. Good shot.
LJ Blessings Ranch.
LJ Blessings Ranch, baby. Book your hunt. It'll change your life. It's fun. So I'm telling you, from New York, I'm from New York. We're down here with we got 6 great guys down here. We've all had a blast, and
What a great night in the blind.
memories, man. It's been fun.
Deer meat for the freezer, and helping do a little predator management too. Congratulations, Brian. This segment has been brought to you by the Victor Chevrolet Deal of the Week. Check them out at victorchevrolet.com. Chevrolet.com. Find new roads.
Looking for a new or used vehicle? Check out my friends at Victor Chevrolet. You'll be totally satisfied. That's where I get all my vehicles.
Together is about a little kitchen table and a little elbow grease. Together is about a shelf in the back of Dad's shop. Together is about family. And it's about all the memories that lie ahead. Start your adventure with the experience, selection, and wonder you can only find at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here.
Merry Christmas from Victor Chevrolet.
We got deer right outside the front door. I feed in front of that all the time, and people are amazed. They're like, well, the house and the lodge are right there. Well, the deer don't know any difference. They grew up here with that. But we'll have the best blind we got is the house blind out the upstairs window for seeing the deer and occasionally for shooting a deer. So that's pretty unusual, I would say.
Rick Milham, one of the owners at Victor Chevrolet, is a diehard bow hunter of over 40 years. He's in the blind with the guide George this morning, and it snowed overnight in South Texas. Many of these deer have never seen the white stuff fly. But it's not bothering the hunters from New York. The guys take in the morning until this big guy on the hit list strolls in.
I don't know, we got the pictures of him, you can ask Jim. I'm sure that would be in the 160s, 70s. This one, you think so?
Rick smokes him with a perfect shot from his Hoyt Defiant. And the buck only goes 20 yards.
Woo! I thought I thumbed it down. You didn't go far at all. No, came out the opposite shoulder.
Everyone was watching the action from the house and quickly come over to congratulate Rick on a dandy buck.
Okay, your action.
Well, let's see the story. Blake and I were making a hell of a lot of noise in the blind, and
you were rattling.
Pretty much. And 9 o'clock, I see him coming in over here. He was taking his time coming in, and I actually didn't think he was going to make it all the way in. I thought he was just cruising the plot. Wound up proving me wrong. Came in, settled in, debated whether I wanted to wait for the other one, but the weather got the better of me.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
I mean,
it's just a wonderful experience here. This place is incredible. Thank you, Jim and Dorcas.
South Texas. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
That sucker's got mass, got character, got everything.
Yeah.
Good deal. Alrighty.
Bob's telling me it was low. Oh gosh dang, that's a low shot. Oh gosh dang. Really? You got me all rattled. I almost threw up my celebratory shot.
Say that for Bob in the video.
Oh gosh dang, that's a low shot.
No ground shrinkage here. All loaded up in the buggy before breakfast. Nice shooting, Rick.
Man, Gary will be happy for you.
Yeah, I know he will.
For help with all of your hunt booking needs, contact J&M Safaris at jnmsafaris.com. After your successful hunt of a lifetime, contact Wes Good at canadistudio.com for the finest taxidermy in the business. Be sure to follow Bob and all his adventures at bobfolkrod.com/TV and facebook.com/bfolkrod. And don't forget to hit the like button.